Welcome back to day 11 of my journey from corporate, coming back to myself in my 50s. Today is all about doing it scared, which is a motto I now go by. And I want to start with this in case you haven't noticed. I talk really fast. I've gotten better, but I don't always enunciate every word very well. I remember taking speech classes in elementary school because people could not understand what I was saying. And I would just talk so fast. My mind has always moved faster than my mouth. So when I was asked to speak on a panel by my girl Crystal, my first thought was she must be nuts. The idea of me in front of a bunch of women entrepreneurs was bananas, but she saw something in me that clearly I did not see in myself. And I almost said no, not because I didn't want to, but because I was scared. The fear was loud in my brain. I was scared I wouldn't sound polished, or I would mess up, or wouldn't know what to say. I was scared that I would embarrass myself in front of a room full of strangers and my own family. But there was something inside that wanted me to say yes so badly. I felt it, and so I did. When the day came, I was still questioning myself, kind of having a freak out. I showed up and saw these incredible women beside me on the panel. I talked to them beforehand. They were so accomplished and so confident, and I felt like an imposter. I know people don't believe in that imposter syndrome, but listen, that's what I felt. That's what it is. In that moment, nothing I had done in my career prior to that or in my business seemed to matter. I was still relatively new in the entrepreneurial space. I was newer than all these other women, and I was terrified. My family came out. I was so happy they were there, but I was also horrified they were there. My aunties came, my uncles came, some of my cousins came, and I could see them in the crowd watching me so proud. And all I could think was, they're about to watch me flop. I knew they would love me no matter what, but I didn't want to be embarrassed in front of them. I was nervous. My voice, you guys, it was shaking. That was like, it was that quiver. My heart was like beating out of my chest, but I did it. I answered the questions. I answered them truthfully from my heart and my soul. And it turns out people weren't only looking for the most polished speaker. All they really cared about was people who were real, polished or not. And I am real. I'm still not polished. I'm not great at speaking in public, but I'm also not afraid because I am always real. And that's what you're always going to get from me is who I am. I'm going to show up as me. This is what really got me. After the panel, so many women came up waiting to talk to me. Not to critique me, but to connect with me. And I couldn't believe they wanted to talk to little old me, but it helped me understand the power of showing up scared. This is what happens when you lead with truth instead of perfection. This is when you just do it anyway. I keep on saying this, that was just one of so many moments over the course of my journey where fear could have stopped me, but it didn't. Be scared. Do it anyway. I'm here because I'm doing that. I am doing what I love, and I help other women find their way too. If you're scared, fine, good maybe. That just means that you care. Just don't let it stop you. Don't let fear be the thing that keeps you from moving. That's all I got. See you tomorrow.